Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashemi Yahushai, Yahweh who the world inwardly calls God, Yahweh Shai who the world inwardly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone, who has taught me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth, who teach this truth and risk their life to do so. Quick video, man, gonna be a couple different topics. I was thinking about the brother from LA posted a video about basically the different like labeling lists for FEMA camps, you know, and it made me think of like Second Esdras, you know, and when you read in Second Esdras, right, the 16th chapter, and I think the 72nd or 70 on down, 70 on down, it tells you that, you know, the Most High is going to be our guide in those days, because the brother kept saying, like, yeah, you know, the brother's going to be delivered out of that. You know, the Most High is going to give us power. You know, scriptures say when your enemy should come in like a flood, the Most High will lift up a standard against him, man. You know, so, and they were talking about busting in the door at 4 o'clock in the morning, those who are on the black list, those who are on the red list, you know, which, you know, we're labeled on those lists. You know, we might be labeled on those lists, man, but when you go to Second Esdras, man, it kind of recharges your faith, because it said, basically, it said that the Most High is going to be our guide, and he's going to get us through that. Well, Lord willing, I'm part of that number, the 144,000. Lord willing, the Lord be with me in that day, you know, because we're coming on a time to where it's going to be all hell out here, man. You know what I mean? Various movies show you, like The Purge, you know, The Purge especially, man, it tells you who they're going to target. You know, you so-called natives, or the people in the ghetto, which is you Native Americans, right? So-called blacks, Negroes, right? So-called Latins, so-called Mexicans, man. You know, they're going to target us, man. You know, so the best thing for us to do, being Israelites, being that this word is out, is to come back to the Lord. So therefore we have some type of hope for salvation, because if you haven't been doing his work, right, you haven't sacrificed everything you did in this world or had in this world to come to this word, you can't, I mean, the only thing you can expect and for sure get is death, unless you're part of the elect, you know, and the Most High will wake you up at the last minute, you know. But we don't know if we're part of the elect yet. We won't know until the Most High reveal it to us. We won't know until that day. We don't know. Lord willing, we're a part of it, you know. But I was kind of, you know, I was looking at the video, and I was like, man, you know, it's shit finna crack down, you know. And then I ran across the scripture that the brother posted, man, and it was in Second Esdras, the 16th chapter, man, which Second Esdras goes into martial law. You know, even that chapter, it goes into martial law and things that's gonna happen, man. You know, it's gonna be terrible things upon the earth. There are terrible things upon America, man. Jacob's trouble, like no other trouble before. You know, so it's gonna be tough. You're gonna need a power in that day, man. And we're calling out for a power now, man. You know, we're calling out for our power now. You know, so we're trying to build our people to the marriage and let them know, like, listen, you know, this is you know, this is what it's gonna be. You know, you got starvation coming. You got all kind of things coming, man. And the world is crumbling. Why? Because the true biblical Israelites are waking up, man. Right? I always mention Jeremiah the 50th chapter, right? That's how you know that's the signs of the times in the end. You got the northern tribes and the southern tribes linking up together, preaching the same gospel, and Yahweh Shai is that chief cornerstone. You know? Yahweh Shai is the chief cornerstone, man. Right? We're confessing the name, right? Out loud in front of the face of our enemies, which that's the scripture as well, roughly paraphrasing. Basically, it says, I will correct them in the face of their enemies, man. So the kingdom is being built, and it's starting with us, Lord willing, that I'm part of that number, man. And I say that humbly, man. I say us humbly. Anytime you hear me say us in these videos, it's going to be humbly, because I don't know. You know, but I hope, and I have faith, you know, which brothers gotta hope and have faith, man. because it says fear not. It says don't fear when you go into that chapter. You know, don't fear. When the enemy come in like a flood, don't fear. Easier said than done. Lord willing, I had a spirit on me not to fear. Lord willing, I'll be changed, man. Right there, you break your enemy's neck, man. They're gonna be trying to flee from you, man. Like, what the hell is this? What did we bust in on? You didn't bust in on no nigga, man. You didn't bust in on no nigga. You didn't. You know? You busting on a man of the Lord, man. You know? Now I'm gonna fuck you up. You know? So that's what's coming upon the earth. That's what's and it's well deserved to America, man. Because these people do whatever they want, man. I saw a video of I saw a picture of like some pedophilia shit, man. This little girl was petting these grown-ass men with dog masks on, and they were like half naked in the street, man. So this place is confusion, man. Babel, man. This place is fucking confusion. Babylon, Egypt, bondage, Sodom, faggotry, man. It's a lot of shit that goes on here, man. And it's like a free-for-all type shit in America, man. And this is what happens. This is what happens when a white man rules. This is what happens, man. This is what happens when your enemy rules, man. That's why they're going to be wiped off the face of the earth when you go into Obadiah 1 and 10, man. That gives you Esau's judgment. He's going to be wiped off the face of the earth. There's going to be no more Edomites left, man. This devil was put here, right? This devil was put here to put us into basically to punish us because he's the Most High's whooping stick. But he overdid what he was supposed to do. So therefore, the Most High is going to let his men, right, get back at you. You know why? Because you touched the apple of his eye. It says in the scripture, see, we just the messengers, man. Don't shoot the messenger. You know, we just the messengers. We telling you what's in the scriptures, man. And we're breaking down the correct way and people get offended. That's how you know. That's why Yahweh Shai said, if they hate you, if they hated me, they gonna hate you. The servant is not greater than his master, man. These motherfuckers don't love so-called Jesus, the person who they call Jesus. They don't. Because they use Jesus as a do as thou will. Jesus, he is the sin, not the sinner. Or, you know, he made all things clean and he paved the way for my sins. So you people are taking that out of context. That doesn't mean sin. That's why Paul said in Corinthians, if I'm not mistaken, you know, do we forsake the law? Do we not follow the law just because we're not saved by the law? No, Most High forbid, man. Most High forbid, man. You have to follow the law. It's the only way to be perfect because outside of the law is death, right? Knowing that outside of the law, living outside of the law is death, right? You promoting death. You know, you can't expect to a righteous power to have some type of mercy on you when you out here being a murderer, when you out here being an adulterer, when you out here not correcting your ways, man. Like I said in previous videos, you have to sharpen up and you have to repent when you come to the house of the Most High, man. All the old shit that you were doing, and when I say the house, when you come in this ministry, the old shit, the old things that was bad that you were doing, it has to be wiped away. It has to be done. You can't do it anymore. Just can't, man. Because 10 times out of 10 is going to get you destroyed. It's going to get you destroyed, man, the shit that you used to do. So therefore, you got to put that shit off. You can't have that, man. You can't have that, man. How can you expect some type of salvation? How can you expect mercy when you're willingly doing things that you have no business doing, man? You know? Because at the law, even Yahweh Shai kept the law, man, when he was here. You know? Like, that's how important it is, man. He didn't keep the law so we don't have to keep it, so we can just go smoke weed and, you know, and sell drugs and be thugs and kill one another. Nah, you people got it out of context. But you dwell in the Christian church long enough, that's what happens, man. You dwell in the Christian church long enough, that's what happens. You know, people get to doing what the fuck they want to do, and get mad when judgment is placed on them, man. But look, It was never meant for you to. It was never meant for you to do the things that you've been doing, man. You know. All hell's gonna break loose, man. This place is gonna be destroyed with nuclear fire, man. You know, nuclear missiles, nuclear fire is gonna touch down on America. It tells you that. Malachi 4:1, Revelations, man. You know, Zechariah. You know, even Jeremiah 50 goes into it, man. It's a bunch of nuke scriptures, man. You know, so if you, knowing that this place is going to be destroyed, right? Knowing that it's going to be destroyed, you should be asking yourself, okay, well, shit, is it a chance that I can be saved? Okay, yes. So we see it's a chance that you can be saved. So what do I have to do to get saved? What do I have to do now so therefore I can have some type of protection in the time to come if you know bad times are coming? And we're telling you, man. Follow Yahweh. Why? Yahweh Shai, man. Look at these videos. Get your ways right. Repent. Wash yourself, man, of the old things that you were doing. You know, that was in the world. That was off. You know? Because if you don't, death is coming, man. Your judgment is coming, man. You know? But with that, man, it was a quick video. Got into a couple different things. You know, I just wanted to get into that because the brother did do a good video today on those lists, man. And you know, when you Lord willing, you brothers get to see that video. When you watch that video, Marie Second Esdras 16 the 70th 16th chapter 70th verse, man, all the way down. Most I said he's gonna be our guy, Lord willing. I'm part of that number, you know. Lord willing, the brothers that's watching and that's the series are going to be part of that number, you know, and have some type of salvation, you know. But with that, man, I want to say Mathla Babul, Mathla Babul, Mathla Babul, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Baba Kasha, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. I want to say Ka'Allah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. I want to say Shalom, Shalom.